hatchbacks have played a huge role in shaping up the Indian car industry, and even today, hatchbacks are the preferred body style for a lot of first-time buyers. And that's more so in the case of Maruti Suzuki, a brand that we've always associated more with hatchbacks. I mean, the 800, the Alto, the Zen, the Swift, the WagonR, and even the Celerio that was launched in 2014 and found huge favor with buyers in metro cities. And now in 2021, Maruti has just launched the all-new second generation Celerio. So, as you would expect of a generation change, this one looks better, is well packaged and all of that. But with a claimed fuel efficiency of 26.68 kmpl, Maruti says that this is the most fuel efficient petrol car in India. And I don't think I'll be able to verify that claim in this video, but I'm certainly going to try and tell you what this car is like to drive. I wasn't a fan of the previous generation Celerio's design, especially the face, but this one here looks a lot more appealing as the design cues are rounded and more curvy, and I think the face even has a bit of a retro feel. I think this car looks cute. The cute face is courtesy the rounded headlights and rounded grille, split by a chrome line that almost looks like the car is breaking into a smile. The bottom half is finished in matte black plastic and contrasted well with our red car, adding a dash of sportiness. The Celerio also looks visually smaller now, though in reality it is slightly larger as it is based on Maruti Suzuki's modular hardtech platform. The windows are larger but are angled upwards towards the rear, which makes them look smaller than they are. Our test car was running 15-inch alloy wheels, and the design and the all-black finish reminded me of the ones on the Baleno RS. The rear end is curvy and rounded as well, and overall, this is a more appealing looking car as compared to the previous generation Celerio that was squarish and angled. Maruti is also offering two customization packages for the new Celerio from the word go, because it says that its customization packs have been popular with customers in the past. And in the case of the Celerio, you can choose from over 100 accessories, we are told, and these include accessories for the exterior and the interiors of the car like floor mats, claddings, skirtings, and a lot more. With the younger lot of car buyers who are also the target audience for the new Celerio, typically wanting to customize their cars, it's nice to see a manufacturer offer a range of options as official accessories, which means buyers do not have to go in for aftermarket accessories. As you would expect of a generation change, the interiors have been spruced up. I like the design of the dashboard, it looks and feels more modern. I also like the fit finish levels in this car. But more importantly, the car is more spacious. In fact, Maruti has even moved the power window switches from the door panels to the center console. That has helped it reduce the width of the door panels, which has resulted in better shoulder room. The headrests are fixed ones, front and rear both, though I would have liked detachable ones better. The seat cushioning could have also been slightly firmer as the seats let you sink in comfortably, but on longer drives, firmer cushioning would certainly be better. What I do like a lot is the dashboard design, as it looks very modern now and also houses a standalone 7-inch touchscreen for the infotainment display. The instrument cluster design is new as well, with a large, centrally positioned speedometer and a much smaller digital display that integrates a tachometer and fuel gauge. Overall, this is an appealing looking cabin, but more importantly, it's the fit finish levels that impress, be it the quality of plastics or the surface finishes. The Celerio also gets a host of features now, including Maruti's Smart Play Studio infotainment system that offers Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. There's keyless entry, height adjust for the driver's seat, and electrically adjustable outside mirrors, but the Celerio misses out on automatic climate control. It also misses out on a reverse camera, but it does get rear parking sensors to help matters. I like the amount of space around me when I'm in the driving seat. The seating is also quite low, which adds to a bit of a sporty feel, and that's despite the fact that at 170 mm, ground clearance is up by 5 mm. There's also good amounts of headroom here. So yes, overall the new Celerio is certainly more spacious. The new Celerio is powered by an all-new engine, which is a 1-litre 3-cylinder naturally aspirated motor that puts out 66 PS and 89 Nm of torque. Transmission options include a 5-speed manual or an automated manual. I like the power delivery as acceleration is quick, More so since this car weighs just 825 kilos. But there were a couple of times when I was left wanting for a torquier feel, especially at slow speeds on inclines. We only drove the manual version of the new Celerio, and the engine and gearbox both impress. The engine feels peppy and refined and is also quick to rev, which allows for some enthusiastic driving. The 5-speed manual gearbox does its job well too, as gears slot in nicely and ratios are spaced out, and this means the new Celerio will make for a good city car. The car also gets an idle start-stop system which helps in enhancing fuel efficiency. A bigger contributor to the excellent fuel efficiency though is the dual jet technology employed on the engine. Overall, this is a very likable motor, be it for its peppiness or the excellent fuel efficiency. Maruti Suzuki's cars have always been engaging to drive, and the new Celerio continues that tradition. It feels light and is quick to change direction and is a confident handler overall. But more importantly, it offers the kind of ride quality that you would expect of a small family car. So the new Celerio soaks up bumps and undulations quite well. Ride quality feels similar to the outgoing Celerio, which makes for a bit of familiarity when driving over broken roads. The 175 section our test car was shot with also helped matters using an aspect ratio of 60. Cabin insulation is also a lot better than the previous generation Celerio, as the car feels quieter inside with significantly lesser road noise, though the inherent 3-cylinder noise does find its way inside at high revs. The car also feels light and agile given its lightweight, which adds to its likable driving manners. So to sum it up, the new Celerio looks a lot more appealing from outside. I really like this face. It's also more spacious inside and well equipped too. But the biggest highlight of course is the new engine that makes it so fuel efficient. And it's the fuel efficiency that I feel will help Maruti in drawing more prospective buyers to its showrooms, especially given the current fuel prices. Now prices for this car begin from Rs 5 lakh ex-showroom, and that really makes the new Celerio a lot more wholesome as a package.